What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to Brusky and another look at a Halo 5 Forge creation. This one comes courtesy of xSLOTHx, member of the iForge team. And if you can't tell already, I'm a super duper Star Trek nerd. So this is a Borg theme map made famous by Star Trek. The Next Generation. And I was trying to think of the year, but I really can't at this point. It's been a long time. Definitely one of the shows I watched growing up religiously, and one of my favorite things in the entire world is still to this day Star Trek. Even the new shows are great. I highly recommend Discovery, by the way. And the Borg are probably, if not number one, yeah, they're definitely number one as far as villains in the series that I think are the dopest on screen and just like the best as far as the action goes for the series. And any fan of it. The lore is even better, and I could go on and on. But chances are, if you're a Star Trek fan, like myself, the Borg are just as dope to you, and you know exactly what I'm saying. Now, this is the second map he's made of this thematic quality, and the first time he did it, I believe I did feature it as well. I know I did, but I'm not sure what the name of that was. But it will be available on the same file share where you find this one once you jump over to Halo Waypoint. The map's basically just set up for a free-for-all Slayer. You can probably run teams on it, though. He is a veteran forger, so I'm sure he's got team-based spawning as well as free-for-all. And it's just made for a lot of fun and movies of super fiesta times. And each of these little spots is a teleporter. It'll take you and it appears like they are random. That's be chaotic, but also very, very fun. I also see what looks like a zip line there. I wonder if that is functional. Knowing Sloth, it could very well be. The map's not too big, so you shouldn't be able to get lost without going outside the boundaries of the map. And I'm guessing it is just some type of literally Borg outpost on the edge of nowhere. You see the drones that he's created, like kind of standing guard and stuff, and a lot of green everywhere, but very well used, especially in the dynamic between the black blocks and the green lights here. This is excellent. I'm guessing he's just expanding upon the idea of the first map, so he's kind of playing with the designs and seeing what his imagination can come up with, which is a lot of the fun of Forge to free-thinking forgers, as I like to call Sloth, who's just as comfortable making a 4v4 map as a map with a turkey and large drumstick on it. Trust me, I believe. And he may have had a little help from the 222B, who's usually his compatriot and his partner in crime when it comes to creating new things, new looks, and playing with new ideas design-wise. But clever minds they are, and both responsible for coming up with many great things in Halo 5, and I believe both have compass things in the game. So not functional on those, but you can use them as clammers, obviously. And yeah, it looks fun. I might play some Super Fiesta on it if I can get a full lobby, or I was thinking more of the logs of along the lines of just the lasers. Oh, that's sick. I didn't even notice. Oh, look, everybody, look! That's pretty dope. He's even got the phaser fire going from the Borg and from the Enterprise, which is super sick. And I must fly up there now and see what's going on, because I didn't notice. Hey, and he's got a cube. Okay, so winner, chicken dinner. Sloth went the extra mile. That in itself is super sick. Super dope, and that could have been the whole map right there. I didn't even need what was down there, Sloth. I just needed the space fight here. Brusky does love himself some Star Trek battles, and the best ones are against those bad boys right there. Very entertaining. Good. What looks like it's the wrong era, but this is more along the lines of a Constitution era class ship with the fully rounded cells. A deflector dish, and yes, I am that much of a nerd in that regard. And Star Trek is what got me interested in a lot of things science, and is actually responsible for my interest in a lot of things outside of Halo that I like to read about and study about. Like, it's tough to explain anything regarding the universe and phenomenon out there and events within timetables and such and theories really piques my interest, and I owe that 100% to like Geordie LaForge and his engineering diagnosis, maybe data too, but just the emphasis on science, logic, and thinking is really instrumental in a lot of people's lives. I feel that watch that show, who tend to be a little more open-minded, free-thinking, and able to observe and hear other points of view a little better than I feel others do. But I'm rambling, but that is what Star Trek did and did teach a bunch of us. Excellent map by xSLOTHx. You can click on the waypoint link below. Once you get signed into Xbox Live, you should do that first to make that process easier. And you can play this anytime you want in Halo 5 Guardians by hitting that bookmark link. And give it a shot if you're a Trek fan, and or just come in here and take a look at either the super dope Borg aesthetics. Maybe you're working on some of that as well. It is a hard look to pull off, so I got to give him lots of credit for being able to make 2 maps along these lines and actually doing a good job of it. I wish I had some more players on and I would play this in a match, but one more time we'll go ahead and focus on the great Star Trek battle going on up here. That is excellent forging, sir. Thank you again for another super dope Star Trek map, Mr. Sloth. And we'll see you guys right here on Brusky next time in the Halo Spark Forge Network with another map feature from the Halo Forge community. We might be visiting some MCC maps soon. I'm in the mood to check out some Halo 2 stuff and revisit some things from the past before it's time to move on to Halo Infinite. Brusky's Bookmarks, episode 3 and 4 is all recorded and will be out shortly. And I will see you guys next time right here for another creation from the Halo Forge community. Bye, guys.